Hello, let's do some daily word games. And we're starting with the Gram Jam. So for those who don't know this one, we are making words either left to right or top to bottom, and we can swap any two tiles. We're trying to reduce the number of swaps to as few as possible. All right. So usually there's a pretty obvious word that we can do either horizontally or vertically with one swap. So I am on the lookout for that. It's clearly opxn. Clearly that one. Is cleary a word? I don't think cleary is a word. Salosa. Pret. Snowly? I don't think snowly is a word either. Spoken is a word. There we go. I found it. So which O do I want to use? Maybe I'll use this O. Is that where I want the Y to end up? I certainly don't want a stack of 3 Ys, so there we go. Spoken. Okay, what next? We have apply. Let's do that. Clear is definitely a word, so let's do that. Soya is apparently a word. I need to use this X. I wonder if sax is a word, like short for saxophone. I don't think Aaron, A-R-O-N, is a word. Snow is a word, but I think I'd have to do 2 swaps for snow. And then that ruins sax a bit. What if I swap the... Oh, I'm a little bit worried that hymns might be a word. So if I swap these and saxy isn't a word, then I end up ruining sax, but let's swap these and see what happens. Okay, hymns is not a word. Hits is a word. Arrow is... No, arrow has 2 R's though. I was going to say arrow is a word, but it's certainly not with 1 R. I could do hips, actually. We know that saxy is not a word. I don't think axy is a word either. So maybe that's not a great idea. All right, I'm just going to do hips. We'll move on. 2, okay. Rar. Max is a word. Short for maximum. Let's do that. Oh no, mar was a word. Uh-oh. Well, we can do sax vertically and R, and then is nigh a word? Nope. Okay, well, we got 3 stars. Not too bad. I feel like I could have done a little better, but that one was tough. All right, let's move on to the polygonal. Number 201. All right, we have an 8-letter word. These triangles repeat and these triangles repeat, and that looks like that's it. So these 2 and these 2. So let's take a look at ing. It puts an N here. That's all we get. Swooning. Certainly a word. What did that tell us? Not a whole lot. The O is not the repeated letter in either spot. Maybe I should do a double E here then. And then, ooh, where does the I go? Maybe it's a double consonant, like double F or something like that. This is tough, actually. If I do ED or something along those lines, that can repeat the E. And then I can do like... This feels so close. I guess I'd have to do... Is Hollard spelled this way? Nope. That would be nice, but... How about collard? I feel like it's AR. Right, not ER. I follered them. No. How about double T then? Pottered. This feels so close to something. Offered is a word. Is coffered a word, or poffered, or hoffered? No. Toffered. I tried L, right? Dollard. Again, with an A, I think there's some words, but not with an E. What double P? Hoppered. A hopder. No. This feels really close to something, but I just can't figure it out. What if this was double R and we didn't put an R here? Doesn't feel very good, does it? Okay. Double M? I don't like double M at all. All right, it doesn't even have to have an E there. That's the problem. So we are going to have to do a filler. Machined is looking pretty good to test some of the things I need. Okay, it is not, there's no E in the word at all. The I is repeated of all things, which I did not expect. I didn't even think to do it. We could start with CH. The CH are not either of these repeated letters. So that feels pretty good. Starting with CH, there's an O somewhere. It's not here. Where does the O go? Does it end in IO? Kind of has to, doesn't it? Unless the O is over here and we don't do CH. All right, let's think about that. If the O were here, then I'd need probably a C here. Start with H. Maybe end in IC. Hodelic. Hoppilic. Hoppitic. Hobbitic. Lord of the Rings was very hoppitic. Hobbitic. Hobbisil. This is annoying. All right, I'm gonna do robustly, just to see what we're dealing with. What do we have all our letters? We don't have all our letters, so we're missing what the repeated letter is. Okay, well the O is where I thought it was. There's probably a double R then. Oh, horrific, like my solve. It became obvious once I had all the letters. Well, except the F. I didn't even have the F. Ooh, lots of ones. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully your solve wasn't as horrific as mine. Yeah, I wasn't even close to figuring that out, even after swooning. I didn't think about putting the I in these places. After machined, maybe I could have figured it out, but I was guessing some similar stuff, but robustly just sealed the deal. All right, let's move on to the symbol here. So let's start with blaze. We can do sling as a follow-up to see if the L's in place. It's not. So we either probably have an A or an E in the second spot. I'm thinking something like happy, but I don't really want to repeat a letter at this point. But I only have one of the letters. I have half a letter because I don't know which one it is, but I have one of the letters kind of locked down. What just uses a bunch of common letters that I can just... Hefty? Hefty's pretty good, actually. Okay, the E's in place, the Y's in place. Good to know. So we're something along these lines. There's no L. That actually narrows it down quite a bit. Is it derpy? Is derpy a word? Derpy's not in the word list. Unfortunate. Mary? Okay, one of the R's is correct. Okay. Derpy. Still derpy. Imagine if it accepted derpy. It could be VY, but I don't see what that would be. KY, jerky. Not jerky. Perky. Oof. All right, well, the good news is 6 does not increase the 5s, so 3s can still catch up. That's a terrible thing to say, but there we go. Let's do the daily Xordle. Just checking my capture. Okay. So what are we going to start with? We're going to start with perky. All right, there's a G as well. I'm going to try might. Okay, so we have an ite trap word. Probably. So what do we have? We have white, light, sight, fight, night. What is a good... Flown would be a good word here. There's an L, but it's second. If that L had been yellow, I probably would have gone with light. So what did I miss? Sight. And then, okay, so if it's sight, we have a P, I, and G. Oh no, the I and G we found already. So just a P. But the P doesn't go first. So we'd be something L and then a P somewhere. I don't know. Maybe end in SP or something. No, sight uses the S. I actually have no idea. I'm almost thinking if sight were, it might be a but because I kind of want to do SL. Let's do a word that starts with S. And let's just try to get some letters. Maybe let's see if there's an SL word with P that we want to do. It would be better to get new letters though. SC, I want the P somewhere. I could do scrap, there's no R. Is there anything better? Scamp, there's no M. SAU maybe, but then I can't use the P really. All right, I can't think of a good filler. I'm gonna do site just to see if that is the one of the answers. It's not. There's an S, but it's not site. It's not first. It might not even be the ite trap. I think it's a false positive there. So I don't think there's any other letters for that. I was having trouble coming up with a word, so it makes sense to some extent. But it's not SL either. It's not SL, it's not PL. So what comes before that L? CL maybe? Or BL? And then I need a vowel like A, like clap, but oh, grip. We have a P here, so it probably ends with P. We can't do clamp though. We got to use something from the IGHT. Unless I'm missing a word that I'm not thinking of, but oh, could it be height? No, height has a E in it. H-E-I-G-H-T. It could be tight. All right, tight is an option. So what else? What uses P and S then? I'm just going to try tight to see if it is. It is tight. Okay. So I'm not crazy. We have a P, L, and S. So we have something L. Grips tight. I mean, could it be a plural? No, it can't be claps, actually. Clasp. There we go. Grips tight plus clasp. I don't have an image for this one. This is the daily. Interesting. All right, well, no image today. But there we go. Let's move on to the Fusele. We'll do the Fusele and the daily Fusele, and then that'll be it. We have to start with lay. Sure, let's do layer. Why not? All right, so it gave us the A and there's an L somewhere. So I want to guess a lot of L's just to try to get where the L is. So maybe an A-L-L-Y word. Can't do rally. I think Sally's a word. That getting the S might be nice. Okay, so we placed the L and the S was correct. These are Wordle clues. So there's actually no reason not to do SAL here because we only get clues for the position that we're in. So what could this be? SAL, it could be salty. No, there's no Y at the end. So it could be salad. Let's just give that a try. Not salad. And we're not near the A or the D here. Here we're going to get a lie. Hopefully the lie is obvious in the SAL here. It can't be salsa because we know. Oh, actually, it can't be salsa because D is too close to the A. Okay, that's good. So I'm tempted to do salts or something, but I don't know. Like, I don't think it's gonna be plural. Salu? Nope. Okay, well, we found the lie. SAL. So the UT are definitely not in the word. There's not an A in either of these last spots, so there's not a second A. Salon? There we go. I thought of salute before salon. That's me. Let's do the blind Fusele for today. Oh, we're starting with a blue, with a, what's it called? The Symble style clues. So we'll start with salon. All right, there's an A, L, O, or N in the first spot. This is going to have a lie. So it's not the best time to be testing that. I'm going to test I'm going to test starting with L, which means there isn't an O, an S, A, O, or N. Liver, maybe? Whoa. Okay. Well, I don't think this L is the lie, because if this L was the lie, that would mean I'd need a V, E, and R in the word as well. Ooh, what is the lie maybe? Maybe the V? That would mean, so I need 3 of these 4 letters in my word. And I have to repeat a letter. I'm tempted to do river here just to catch the lie, because I'm a little bit confused. If we don't start with L, then we need to start with an A or N. So it's not going to be river. So the starting letter is not any of these. So could it be an N? Could we be N, I? Maybe the I is the lie, though. Something like Nice? That repeats an E, so I'm allowed to guess it. But Nice has two lies because there's no V or R. So it can't be Nice. But this will at least... I mean, I have to repeat a letter, right? So this will test the I. It'll test 2 more places for the E. Perfect. We placed the E. And now, of course, we're not allowed to guess the answer. But let's figure out what the answer is. It's I-E. We start with probably... We don't start with N. We don't start with L. What? Wait, what if we do start with L? Then we'd be L-I-E-R-V. No, thank you. How did... Oh, sorry. I completely misread this. This I is the lie. I somehow just completely missed that. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. So this I is the lie. So there's a V, E, and R in the word. And so we don't start with L. We don't start with N. So I think we start with A or O. So let's look at like A-R-E-V or A-V-E-R, avert. I think avert is our answer. So I'm going to guess a verb. There we go. Now we'll do avert. Okay. There we go. Got it. Actually, I think it could have been Avery. Oh, well. It was avert. Cool. Well, those were some fun games today. Let me know how you did on them. And of course, if you enjoyed this content, then why not leave a like and subscribe?